David Bond made a new video.
Did he? Nice.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. So this is David Bond's video. All right, David Bond, the person who has a fake Korean lawyer. Shall we check out his video?
Is he the 13-year-old girl from It's Always Sunny? Remember the North Korean girl? It's exactly who this looks like.
Oh, the one Charlie dated?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to kiss. You know, it's all sticky from the candy and the beer.
All right, David Bond, let's see what you got. Oh, title
like
of
a child.
Yeah, I know. Title of the video: the top 4 life lessons. What I've learned from traveling for 5 years.
Before you hit play, I just want to reiterate for any fake, made-up Korean attorneys out there that might potentially want to fake sue me in a fake court, that I'm not saying that she's underage. I want to establish that. But she looks so underage shouldn't that. Like that, you should be weird for wanting to fuck a chick that looks.
She looks like a wood elf.
Oh my god! Specifically a wood. No, you're right.
A wood elf.
If you're going for an archer build, something with stealth, and you're tired of doing dark elf, you
go wood elf.
But very low constitution. That's the problem.
See, all his videos are him showing off his babes.
His babes. I hate you. I hate that you specifically
You don't like his babes?
use the word babes.
And, you know, a lot of people are going to look at this, right? And they look at this and they go, man, dude, it must be loaded. I mean, look where he's staying at. I've looked up these places in, like, Bali and stuff like that. And I'm not even kidding. You can look it up yourself. These places are $60 a night. American. Yeah. 60. This place in LA would be like $10,000 a night.
Of course.
But in Bali, it's like $60 a night. Is David Bond in this video, or is it just showing off his hot chicks?
I want to go here now. I mean, not for the underage looking creepy prostitutes. Just for the place.
Sing ba boom bing bang boom boom.
Don't look at me. I don't know what this.
What is it?
I don't listen.
Teach me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Song.
This guy sure wears a lot of American hats for someone who hasn't been here in 30 years.
He's wearing clothes from the Joey Gibson collection.
Seriously.
Song.
Sing. Sam. Ha. See. Ha.
Yes.
Hook.
It looks like, dude, this is like, he's literally, it's like he's talking to a toddler, right?
Why is he wearing a shirt in the pool?
That's actually a very good point. That's a very good point.
Jib. Yes.
Gab.
Bad. Yes.
What does this have to do with things he's learned? His 4 life lessons?
But doesn't this feel like when somebody's got like their toddler sitting on their lap and a toddler's just imitating them?
Is he going to talk or?
All bullshit aside, I got to say
look at that face though.
All bullshit aside, it's a really nice view.
Oh, super nice. Beautiful.
That would be
absolutely beautiful.
I want everything in this video minus these fucking underage looking whores. Like, I would be fine if you just be like, can you get me this set up? And since we're in a foreign country, can you get me some kind of like really good street drugs? Like, I'm thinking the heroin here has probably got to be some of the best in the world. Can you get me some heroin and also get me this view? And I'm fine. I don't need the hose. They all look so comfortable. This one that he's really clinging to, she seems very comfortable.
Okay, remember, this video is 4 lessons I've learned by traveling for 5 years. I've skipped to 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in.
He's learning lessons. Like,
what is this video about?
If we got like super rich, right, doing this show, and then you came to hang out one day, and I was just sitting here with these very uncomfortable, tense, these two what appear to be underage Asian girls that are shivering like chihuahuas, And I'm like, Royce, what's going on? And then they're like awkwardly kissing each other. Like, wouldn't you take me aside and go, hey man, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you okay? Like, what are you becoming? What's happening to you? This isn't normal. This is how normal people are. I'm
6 minutes in. I don't know the life lessons yet.
I want to know. I want to live a badass lifestyle like this.
What happened? So Mark, what do you think?
This guy's like, yeah, hey, can you please not show me on tape?
Thanks.
Please don't show me on video, man.
I still have some bubbles. So as you guys know, I recently turned 35 years old. And 5 years is also the amount of time that I have successfully lived independently without a job. It's been 5 years since I quit my last job at the carrot factory in Bakersfield. And I think 5 years is enough time to give you guys a few life lessons. These are things...
Hey David, are you vlogging? Should I not interrupt you right now? Are you vlogging?
No. Just let it go. Here's why. When you travel the world, when you go to new countries, you are going to be at a very massive disadvantage. Often you're going to be in a place that you don't speak the language.
No, you're not. I mean, you are, but you don't have to put yourself in that position.
You may be visiting a country where you don't speak the language. You don't know your rights.
Look, either grow a beard or don't, but this no mustache thing always bothers me.
And also, what's with the whole, like, he's making it sound like, bro, it's such a huge challenge to go to a country where you don't speak their language. Yeah, I know. But also, one of your dollars is worth like 10,000 of their dollars. So
Right.
can you also stop pretending like you're at this massive disadvantage? Because I know America. Oh, I don't speak the language. I don't know the cultures. You have American dollars, don't you? So calm down. You'll be
An
fine.
ecosystem of positive emotions.
The reason you're in this strange place where everyone speaks a weird language is because you can't get your dick sucked in LA, David. You're not a guy that could just easily get your dick sucked in Los Angeles. You're not a guy that can afford to stay, as Roy said earlier, at a place that looks like that, but in Los Angeles. And frankly, if you could afford a place like that in Los Angeles, you probably still wouldn't get your dick sucked. That girl would probably still want to go to the Comedy Store and blow Pauly Shore because she saw Encino Man once. Like, you don't have the juice, brother, to pull pussy in L.A. And that's coming from a guy who does not have the juice to pull pussy in L.A. So I'm not trying to say, like, I'm cool and you're not. But I'm not flying to Vietnam to try to pay these 19. Whatever. Does it matter?
Just saying.
Is not something that you should take for granted.
It's like
It
I
is
said
very,
Cambodia,
very
and
easy
Royce
to
is
be
like,
brand
it's
new.
actually Laos.
Yes.
That you share the same values with. That is not as easy. Over the past few years,
Share the same values with. Do you really have something in common with these women, sir?
I've made a lot of really cool friends, and one thing
And then I doxed a
them.
bunch.
That's good. That was a good one. It's my great friends that I fucking doxed their phone numbers on my YouTube page.
AG clipped that, and because AG's a good guy, AG actually blurred out the clip that he blurred out the thing. He was like, "Well, I'm not gonna post her shit."
Yeah, no, and that's the right way to do it.
I quickly realized it's not hard to make friends. What's
When you have way more, when your money is valued way more than theirs.
When you come from
is to make-
an empire that pretty much runs the world.
Yeah.
It's like having those Roman coins, but being in some shitty fucking Celtic mud hut village. They're like, ooh, shiny Roman coins.
friends that are in the same position you are. Now, all of us are in different stages of life. All of us are at different levels. It's not hard to meet some weird European backpacker at a hostel. It is hard to meet a location-independent, smart guy like yourself who has the same
He's smart.
values and is in the same position. You need to understand that as a man, there is a part of you that has millions of years of evolution, right? Your mind as a human is the product of millions of years of evolution. And you know what most of your ancestors did to survive?
I don't know. Guy who got high and listened to Joe Rogan. Tell me.
Yeah.
They hunted. Human beings are hunter-gatherers. We would live in small 1 to 200 person hunter-gatherer tribes. Most of us lived in small villages, 1 to 200 people. What did men in those societies do to survive?
They went to Thailand with a bunch of money and paid people for sex. I'm not saying you did that. I'm just historically saying that's what they did.
Yeah, my ancestors were hunter-gatherers. They would go out in groups, and they would strap GoPros to their heads and then dangle Bitcoin cash to in front of Thai prostitutes, some of which were possibly men.
It's funny because my ancestors were Cuban, so they would go to Cuba and buy them a FUBU shirt, and then they would sleep with them for a FUBU shirt.
A FUBU shirt.
Yeah.
No, it's really in style over there.
It still is. It just got FUBU.
No, that's I meant. If you're over there, that's what I'd be saying to the girl. No, it's really hot over in the States. People love it.
You like fila? I have fila.
Oh, fuck.
They went out and hunted. They went out in small groups of 3 to 6.
No, my ancestors were not vampires.
And they went out into the dangerous wild and killed things.
Are you
And
killing
they brought
these
them back
hookers?
to the rest.
I hope he's
Wait a minute.
not.
I hope you're not killing these
Please
hookers.
tell me you're not killing hookers, bro. I mean, I'm not saying you are, but I hope you're not.
The tribe. If you read human evolution books, if you read books on the history of the human race.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not read human evolution books?
Can you give me a specific one, David?
Excuse me.
Or
Can you
just
show me your
generally?
human evolution category? Yeah, it's just Darwin. It's like the
There it
only.
is.
It's just one copy of Darwin's fucking Origin of the Species, and then that's it. There's no other books. It's it's one book. It's Origin of the Species by Darwin, and then a bunch of other books where they point at Origin of the Species by Darwin and go, "See?"
You're right. You're right.
Societies had this type of style where small groups of men would go out and hunt.
And then they'd have
as a
sex.
man, there's a part of your brain that seeks that male bonding aspect. For
David bonding.
hundreds of thousands of years, your ancestors went into environments that were scary and unknown, and they
like
David,
a Thai massage parlor, for example.
David, there were no hunter-gatherers in my ancestors, and can I be honest with you? I'll give you a little background because you keep talking about how resilient and tough my ancestors were. I come from a group of people that only learned how to grow one plant, and then when that plant stopped, when the soil dried up, we literally just went, "Well, I give up. I'm out of ideas." Like that's when you understand. I come from a group of people that abandoned their country in mass because we couldn't make potatoes anymore, and people went, "Why don't you fish?" And everybody's like, "Nah, it sounds like a whole thing. Just go to the U.S. and get a shitty factory job and beat my wife." That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, my people, because I'm Cuban, so my people come from Spain. So basically what they did was they went over to Cuba and they go, "Man, these people are really stupid. Let's just kill them all and just take over."
Mm-hmm.
And then we did.
Pretty dope.
And then there's Cuba.
Conquered things together. They achieved something together. They went in with a similar vision. They were staring in, through the forest or through the jungle and hunting animals, killing them, and that is in your DNA. There's a part of you that craves male bonding. There's a part of you that craves.
Are you fucking this
Does he
other
want
guy?
to fuck dudes?
Are you fucking
it
the
sounds
dude?
like he wants to fuck dudes.
Is that why he was like, "Hey, are you vlogging?" Because he was like, "Do you want to get in there and start working on that thing for you?"
It's funny though, but I wonder if this video ends and the girls are just playing PlayStation in the living room and they both go upstairs to vlog together.
Yeah, just vlogging.
You guys, hey guys, leave us alone. We're gonna go vlog upstairs.
I've seen Catfish. I know what's going on.
Our
with this.
vlogging gets really loud.
I know.
We're very loud vloggers.
I know what's going on with you two production partners. I know that old.
How
gag.
only one bed? Remember, man, that's early days. That's
Yeah.
like Fifth Circle stuff. The two catfish guys.
Obsessed
Only
with them.
one bed was ever like used, and the other one was always
always
empty.
bothered me.
Yeah.